Good day, welcome back to Portland Meadows Racing Live Track Handicapper Matt Jukic joining you once again looking for our Pick 4 ticket here on Saturday, November the 10th. 8 thoroughbred races on this Saturday, just that one Pick 4 though, of course the last 4 races on the card. 14% takeout, great value for your money here at Portland Meadows. We're going to start pretty deep and then go narrow, still spend that 24 bucks. We're going to go 4 deep in the first leg. That is race 5, kicking off that 14% Pick 4. I think the most likely winner in here is probably the rail horse or the 3 horse. This lad is gold, 17-mile drive. 17-mile drive coming off a nice win at 6 furlongs. Has had some success at a mile earlier this season. No mile in the 16th tries, but not a whole lot farther to go. I think this guy has a nice tactical running style. Should leave him in a good spot. Doesn't have to be on the lead as he was last out when he won. He can sit in traffic, make that one run. I think that gives him a big leg up. With Rockwell Bowen, of course, already knowing this horse. We'll see if he can guide him home. If not, we're going to cover a few others in here. We're going to cover the one, This Lad is Gold. Very late runner's been leaving just a bit too much to do, but I think the another try at this distance does get Luis Torres here. Should be able to perk him up for Jonathan Nance. They've had a great meet so far. We're also going to cover the 5, He'll Rock You. We know how good he's been going long. As soon as they've sent this horse long, really woken him up. And it really hasn't done a whole lot wrong here at Portland. 6 for 6 in the money with 2 marks in each spot. I think we're going to see a much better effort this time from the 6 Maltese Pins as well. Second time off the bench, second time here at Portland Meadows. Does get to go a touch further than he did last out. Don't have to look too far back in his form to see a lot of success at a flat mile. Another one doesn't have a whole lot of experience at a mile and a 16th, but racing at Emerald Downs, they do run a mile a lot more than a mile and a tick. So I think Maltese Pins should have a little more to say in his second try off the bench. Into the 6th, got a group of maidens here. We're going to go 3 deep, the 1, the 4, and the 5. Obviously, the one that they're going to have to beat is the 4 horse in Comundi. Lots of speed, but does he want to hang on in the lane? That's going to be the big question. He hasn't so far. Lost ground every time in the stretch. Don't really like to play horses like that. In this race, I was trying to find someone to beat him. He's not my top pick. I think Maxi Miatic should be in a good spot and making the second start of his career. Just a bit of an even run first time out. Bit of green in the lane. I think he has lots of room for improvement, which should be a great thing for him. And here, we're also going to cover the first time starter in Hawk out of the Carol Doobie barn. You'll have to look too deep into the stats here to find a very nice one for this trainer. She's hit with her last 2 first-time starters with an aggregate total of 42 bucks to the winner. So big prices out of this barn. This one is 4 to 1 in the morning line. Not going to get a big one here. She has entered 2, but this one looks like it's been beating up on the other ones in the mornings when they have teamed up together, working on the same morning, same distances. Have to assume they were doing it in tandem. And the rail horse Hawk was going quite a bit faster than the 3 horse in Zach's Gold. 7th race going to be our single of the day. We're going to try and get Bucks Bro home here. Second time at Portland Meadows. A lot of second chances here on this Pick 4 ticket. Hopefully it does result in some winners. Bucks Bro was bet off the board in that local debut. Went off just a shade below 2 to 5. Almost 1 to 5. Just got too far back. Couldn't make a big run. This guy was in for $25,000 earlier in his career. I think there is some talent there. I think he might have tipped his hand there with a 47-2 work. Hopefully it doesn't go back to the price he was last out, but I think he should be in a good spot here in the feature. I guess the one to worry about is the one Street Jive on the rail. Just the big thing is, hasn't shown he likes to win. You see those last 2 beats, both coming by a neck or less. Really don't like to see that on horses when they get hung on them late. Into the last, we're going to go 3 deep, the 5, the 2 deep, the 5 and the 7. Skiing Chummery and Hoofprints in Time. Both have shown that they like to go this far. Skiing Chummery comes in off a win at 6 furlongs. Looks like the mile should be no problem for this one out of a barn that's been very hot, taking horses from sprint to route, hitting at 50%. And the 7 Hoofprints in Time, a very late running horse, be able to get up and hopefully make up some double-digit lengths in the lane. So it's the 1, the 3, the 5, and the 6 with the 1, 4, and 5, with the 8, with the 5, and the 7. 24 bucks get you in for that Pick 4 ticket. Let's get lucky.